starting our second race of the day, and our first forerunner is on course. Our second forerunner is now on course. Our third forerunner is now on course. Our fourth forerunner is now on course. Our fifth forerunner is now on course. Our final forerunner is now on course. Our first athlete, bib number 4, Abishai Corey from BBTS, is now on course. Bib number 2, Charlotte Lair from Holderness, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 4, Abishai Corey from BBTS, finishes with a time of 51.21. 51.21. Bib number 8, Jillian Hamilton from Plymouth State University, is now on course. Approaching the finish line is Charlotte Lair, bib number 2, and from Holderness, and she finishes with a time of 53.24. 53.24. Bib number 1, Beatrix Shackleton from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 8, Jillian Hamilton from Plymouth State University, finishes with a time of 51.37. 51.37. Bib number 11, Lucy Curtis from PCSS, is now on course. Approaching the finish line is bib number 1, Beatrix Shackleton from Burke Mountain Academy, finishing with a time of 51.45. 51.45, and that'll put her in third place. Bib number 11, Lucy Curtis from PCSS, is a DNF. Bib number 5, Finn Boissonneau from Holderness, is now on course. Bib number 9, Christina Winchell from MMA, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 5, Finn Boissonneau from Holderness, is finishing with a time of 49.78. 49.78, putting her in first place. Bib number 15, Bella Amico from St. Lawrence University, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 9, Christina Winchell from Mount Mansfield Academy, and she finishes with a time of 54.61. 54.61, putting her in 6th place. Bib number 3, Magnolia Conacher from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 15, Bella Amico from St. Lawrence University, finishes with a time of 50.50. 50.50, putting her in 2nd place. Bib number 200, Aura Weiser from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 3, Magnolia Conacher from Burke Mountain Academy, finishes with a time of 49.55. 49.55, putting her in 1st place. Approaching the finish line, bib number 200, Aura Weiser from Burke Mountain Academy, finishes with a time of 50.92, putting her in 4th place. Bib number 12, Olivia Levate from Northwood, finishes with a time of 51.47, putting her in 8th place. Bib number 6, Eleanor Pelletier from Northwood, is now on course. Bib number 6, Eleanor Pelletier from Northwood, is a DNF. Bib number 16, Anthony Hruskova from Plymouth State University, is now on course. Bib number 7, Charlie Koenig from CVA, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 16, Anthony Hruskova from Plymouth State University, finishes with a time of 54.41, putting her in 10th place. Bib number 17, Annika Stuckey from GMVS, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 7, Charlie Koenig from CVA, and she finishes with a time of 50.94, putting her in 5th place. Bib number 18, Abby Kelleher from Stratton Mountain School, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 17, Annika Stuckey from GMVS, and she finishes with a time of 54.41, putting her in 11th place. Bib number 20, Kate Levy from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 18, Abby Kelleher from Stratton Mountain School, finishes with a time of 52.70, putting her in 10th place. Bib number 21, Sophia Bechtel from Mount Mansfield Academy is now on course. And approaching the finish line, bib number 20, Kate Levy. And she's going to finish with a time of 54.34, 54.34, putting her in 12th place. Bib number 22, Jacqueline Smith from Stratton Mountain School is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 21, Sophia Bechtel from Mount Mansfield Academy, and she's going to finish with a time of 53.68, 53.68, putting her in 12th place. Bib number 23, Claire Willard from Burke Mountain Academy is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 22, Jacqueline Smith from Stratton Mountain School, crosses the finish line with a time of 52.81, 52.81, putting her in 11th place. Bib number 24, Gillian Phelan from Stratton Mountain School is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 23, Claire Willard from Burke Mountain Academy finishes with a time of 52.94, 52.94, putting her in 12th place. Bib number 25, Cara Dempsey from Northwood is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 24, Gillian Phelan from Stratton Mountain School finishes with a time of 54.84, 54.84, putting her in 19th place. Bib number 26, Jayabad from Burke Mountain Academy is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 25, Cara Dempsey from Northwood finishes with a time of 54.51, 54.51, putting her in 18th place. Bib number 27, Margarita Brotons Batista from Burke Mountain Academy is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 26, Jayabad from Burke Mountain Academy, and she's going to finish with a time of 54.06, 54.06, putting her in 15th place. Bib number 28, Alice Padilla from Killington Mountain School is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 27, Margarita Brotons Batista from Burke Mountain Academy finishes with a time of 53.69, 53.69, putting her in 15th place. Bib number 29, Sydney Kruder from Northwood is now on course. Bib number 28, Alice Padilla from Killington Mountain School finishes with a time of 57.44, 57.44, putting her in 23rd place. Bib number 30, Lillian Fisher from NICEF is now on course. Bib number 29, Sydney Cooter from Northwood finishes with a time of 54.13, 54.13, putting her in 17th place. Bib number 31, Cameron Knowlton from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, Lillian Fisher from NICEF finishes with a time of 54.74, 54.74, putting her in 23rd place. Bib number 32, Bristol Messer from BBTS, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 31, Cameron Knowlton from Burke Mountain Academy, finishes with a time of 54.80, 54.80, putting her in 24th place. Bib number 32, Bristol Messer from BBTS, is a DNF. Bib number 33, Mia Curl from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Bib number 34, Jalen Lubitz from BBTS, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 33, Mia Curl from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 54.97, 54.97, putting her in 26th place. Bib number 35, Miriam Makalova from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 34, Jalen Lubitz from BBTS, and she's going to finish with a time of 55.90, 55.90, finishing in 27th place. Bib number 36, Mackenzie Merowitz from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 35, Miriam Makalova from Burke Mountain Academy, and she's going to finish with a time of 55.52, 55.52, putting her in 27th place. Bib number 37, Paz Vidor Maristani from Stratton Mountain School, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 36, Mackenzie Merowitz from Burke Mountain Academy, and she's going to finish with a time of 54.95, 54.95, putting her in 26th place. Bib number 38, Mia Bruno from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Bib number 39, Ariana Welter from St. Michael's College, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 38, Mia Bruno from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 52.87, 52.87, putting her in 12th place. Bib number 40, Summer Duda from Stratton Mountain School, is now on course. Bib number 39, Ariana Welter from St. Marcus College, crosses the finish line with a time of 56.00, 56.00, putting her in 31st place. Bib number 41, Lily Jane Sparks from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 40, Summer Duda from Stratton Mountain School, crosses the finish line with a time of 54.66, 54.66, finishing in 24th place. Bib number 42, Bridget Sapak from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 41, Lily Jane Sparks from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 57.53, 57.53, putting her in 34th place. Bib number 43, Hannah Paxe from Burke Mountain Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 42, Bridget Sapak from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 57.57, 57.57, putting her in 35th place. Bib number 44, Lily Shad from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 43, Hannah Paxe from Burke Mountain Academy, and she finishes with a time of 1:02.06, 1:02.06, putting her in 36th place. Bib number 45, Lauren Maynard from Stratton Mountain School, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 44, Lily Shad from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 56.36, 56.36, putting her in 33rd place. Bib number 46, Mia Struskis from Mount Washington Valley, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 45, Lauren Maynard from Stratton Mountain School, finishes with a time of 59.90, 59.90, putting her in 37th place. Bib number 47, Lauren Cushman from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Approaching the finish line, bib number 46, Mia Struskis from Mount Washington Valley, finishes with a time of 1:01.78. 1:01.78, putting her in 38th place. Approaching the finish line, bib number 47, Lauren Cushman from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 59.63. 59.63, putting her in 37th place. Bib number 48, Danica Savani from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Our final racer, Catherine Kempler from Carabasset Valley Academy, is now on course. Bib number 48, Danica Savani from Carabasset Valley Academy, finishes with a time of 1:01.53. 1:01.53, putting her in 39th place. Our final racer of the first run of the second race, bib number 49, Catherine Kempler, finishes with a time of 1:05.19. 1:05.19, putting her in 42nd place.